When I think about the people in my life who I most respect, the people that are seeming to operate at a really high level, when I think of those people, I think about, okay, what makes them different? And there's a lot to it, but one of the biggest consistent things I see in high producing, high achieving people is that they read. Now, I audiobook, so for reading, this counts, right? Audiobooks, however you listen, whether you listen or whether you read, but they're constantly becoming better because they're diving in and figuring out, okay, what do I need to learn? Now I'm going to go learn that. What do I need to learn next? And now I'm going to go learn that. And what I've been doing the last couple years as the market has been really difficult in the mortgage industry where we exist, I've just been reading a lot more. Like if this is the time that it's tough, what do I need to know to get through this time and then to operate at the highest level coming out of this time? And so when somebody says to me, oh my gosh, you need to read this book, I immediately go into Audible and I purchase that book. And with Audible, I've got credits and things like that. And wherever you read is totally up to you. But I immediately do that. And then I put it in order so that becomes the next book I'm going to read. And what I found is when somebody gives me that advice, like, you know what, for you, I think you should listen to this. They see something in me that would benefit from that knowledge I can gain from that book. And so I would encourage you, whether you're in the mortgage industry, whether you're in an industry that's thriving right now, no matter what, never stop learning. And whether that's reading books constantly, listening to books constantly, listening to podcasts, listening to our podcast lessons from last time, or just diving into the Knowledge Coop and Coop Plus and watching all of the content that we produce to help people become better at their jobs, but also become better humans, have a plan for reading, listening, watching, but all around learning. Spend some time focusing on, okay, what do I need to learn today? And when somebody says, you should totally read this, write it down, order the book, and put that in your plan to read because it probably makes sense based on them seeing that in you. Probably makes sense for you to start doing that. It's my encouragement for this week. I will see you next week.